Hey everyone. I'm going to be brief on on this because a lot of people on social media and especially on Facebook wants to attack me for my decisions. And I'm just going to wait for people to come on in because this to me is getting tiresome. It's a matter of fact, I just can't wait until the election is over. And it's sad for me to come on my social media. I even got on TikTok for this as well. And this is to me showing you how this country as a whole is straight up, is messed up, really messed up, right? And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people, it's gonna be some butt hurting people about to come on my live, but I give two F's about this. I don't care. But it's showing you the disrespect that black men has been going through for the last few years. Whether it's on social media, whether it's on the mainstream media, we have talk shows talking about this, how they belittle, degrading, and disrespecting black men because we refuse to vote for Kamala Harris. I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm not voting for her. And this guy ain't got nothing to do with anybody else. If you want to vote for her, that's your God-given right. And I'm not telling you what to do on not voting for her, right? What's going on, Brock? How you been? The reason why I'm not voting for Kamala Harris is a couple of reasons. And my family, I probably gonna disown me after this, but I give two F's about that too. What's good, everybody? Welcome to my live. The reason why I'm not voting for, hey Brock, I'm doing well, but I'm about to tell you a little bit of things that why I'm not supporting Kamala Harris. And a lot of people are going to say, well, you know, if you sit at home, if you vote for Jill Stein, then you vote for Trump. I'm going to nip that in the butt right now. The reason why I'm not voting for Kamala Harris is not because of her race, which we already know she's not a black woman, she's an Indian. Let's just keep it real. It's because of her policies. Her policies ain't cut it for us. All the years, hello Queen, I know who I am. What's going on, everybody? The real reason why I'm not supporting Kamala Harris is because of her policies. And I've been telling y'all all the stuff that she's been done as Attorney General of California, how she locked up innocent black men over an ounce of marijuana. They were innocent. She keep locking them up. And some of them are still in prison today. And then you have, and with black women, a lot of people don't know this, but there are some of the black women were arrested because of under a truancy law in the state of California. Look it up if y'all don't believe me. Look it up. And then you hear all these political pundits. You hear all these talk show hosts. You hear all our black radio show hosts like a Steve Harvey or D.L. Hughley or Ricky Smiley telling us who we should or shouldn't vote for as black men. We've been hearing this for a lot of years now, and we're done. We're done. A lot of black men that I talked to, they also said we ain't supporting Kamala. And a lot of people said, well, Kamala Harris, she's Alpha Kappa Alpha. She's graduated from Howard University. She's one of us. Really, 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 really. I'm gonna tell you like this. Why would you laugh at a woman? I mean, why would a woman like her laugh at a woman who's been arrested because her daughter had sickle cell anemia and not going to their school, and she's been arrested under the truancy law? No. See, and I'm gonna tell you like this. It took me. I've been attacked by Kamala supporters. I've been, even my own family, on Facebook. I'm not going to reveal who the family is, but my own family member on Facebook attacking me for me refusing to vote for Kamala Harris. Talking about, oh, you need to do some research, and basically you don't know about Kamala. You hear all these, and he himself is you need to do research. He himself is a baby boomer, and so now baby boomers are now on a Kamala train, and they themselves didn't do no research too. I've been attacked by so many Kamala supporters, it's crazy. Even independents. And they not even do no damn research. See, what's so odd about this is that my family is now divided because of this election. They're the vote blue no matter who crowd. I ain't with that. I left the Democratic Party years ago. I left the Democratic Party years ago because of what happened inside the party, which I'm not going to explain. But I'm an independent person, and I'm seeing what's really going on, what a lot of people don't want you to see. The Democrats did not even say nothing about her, even MSNBC and CNN. Don't you know that they not even bring up Kamala's past, not one time. Not one. But yet when Donald Trump said something, oh, no, they want to run their mouths. And when you disrespect, and then added insult to injury, on top of it all off, you disrespected one of the most greatest entertainers in history, Janet Jackson. They put words in her mouth. And see, this is mainly the reason why a lot of people talking about doing research and everything else. We ourselves, who are Democrats, aren't doing research either. But yeah, y'all want to bring people in to win the election. I'm going to announce this today. For those of you that don't know, Lions Den, yours truly, is doing Couch 2024. I'm sitting out in this election. And as a black man in this country, I don't think that people see what they see. I don't want to hear nobody, if you sit at home, you voting for Trump. I don't want to hear that no more. The way you disrespected black men, and we're on the voting block in this election. Black men are. By you belittle, disrespecting black men is the reason why we're not voting, or they vote for Trump, or vote for Jill Stein, or anybody else who are third or fourth party. This is why. When you belittle black men, and we have every right to choose who we should and should vote for our best interest. And all of a sudden, isn't about her Kamala Harris's race. This is anything about Kamala Harris's where her background is and why she's attorney. We already know all of that. This is about her policies. Her policies. And so, and again, I don't support, basically, I don't support, when it comes to Candace Owens and stuff, but at the same time, when I found out about all this stuff, it's really common question too. Now, and I'm going to give you a history about Kamala Harris. So here we go. Her mother is East Indian. Her family's from the East Indian background. Her father's he lives in Jamaica, but he's got an Irish Indian in his lineage, which means that he's Irish Indian, lives in Jamaica. And basically, we've been hearing that Kamala is like us and Kamala is struggling like us. No, that's not true either. Why would you go to Montreal in a private school in Canada? A private school. And guess what? The family is wealthy. Kamala's family is really wealthy. They got a lot of money. But they're not struggling like us. When you hear former President Barack Obama, and I was like, oh God. When you hear Barack Obama, when you hear other Democrats are trying to basically try to prove their point, well, and disrespecting black men on national television, that's a major turnoff. It's a major turnoff. Most black men say, F that. We're sitting there, either we'll vote for Trump or we're sitting at home. It's saddened that I have to come on here and explain to y'all why I'm not voting for Kamala Harris. My uncle and I, we were arguing on Facebook because of this. And it's really going to divide the family even more because of this election, but now I really don't care. And then you have Facebook friends respond. Some supported me, and I appreciate you guys to support me like this. But it's showing you that they don't care about anybody else, but they want their person to win this election. And it's tiresome. It's really, really tiresome. In fact, I want this election to be over with, basically. I really do. Because it's getting to the point now that I am basically fed up with the Democratic establishment, how they disrespecting black men, and they're using our sisters to do it. It's getting tiresome. I'm done. It's over. I already know what I want to do on November 5th. I already know my plans. I'm going to be basically enjoying eating my popcorn, drinking my soda, and watch the election results. Because I'm not voting for neither one. And I'm not telling none of y'all who you should or shouldn't vote for. Because it's not in my business. It's not. But I'm tired of these political pundits forcing us and degrading us, saying that you should vote for Kamala Harris. If Kamala loses, I blame y'all for it. I'm blaming black men for it. I'm tired of this. I'm just getting sick and tired of it. Let November 5th be over with right now. Let it be over with. Because at the end of the day, like, there's so much stuff going on in the world. We worry about what Kamala's getting mad and angry, and all this. This is basically showing you that we as Americans don't do enough research on our own candidates and find out if they're on our best interest or not. And as a black man, I'm already see the light of day. Like, y'all basically showing y'all the reason why we shouldn't vote for her. It's all in black and white. And all the MSNBCs, the CNNs, the Roly Poly Martins, the DL Hugleys, the Steve Harveys, the Ricky Smileys of the world is going to basically going to jump us because we have every right not to do what we should do. And again, and I also sick and tired of people like, well, your forefathers are fought and died your right to vote. Basically, being privileged, you have your right to vote. They fought and died to keep you voting. And my question is, for what? I mean, the thing of it is that why are we voting for something that is going to not help us? It's not help the black community. We just give our votes away and say, well, okay, let's vote for Kamala. Blah, blah. No. Voting is an exchange. It's an exchange. If you want to earn our vote, basically, see, the thing of it is, if y'all really want to earn our vote, tell us what y'all should do to earn our vote. I don't see or hear anything. So it's a shame that this is in the situation. And they say, are you a forum in the General Albert Pike plan? What? Truth seeker, what are you talking about? Look, I don't even see ignorance, but all I'm saying is that we as a people, and you cannot let a person tell you what you can and can't do, or who you can and can't vote for. We're all adults here. We have our minds. We have our decisions. As you notice, that when it comes to attacking us black men, you never notice they never attacking a white guy from their women for not voting who they wouldn't vote for, or an Asian guy from their women for the one who, or a Hispanic guy. You never see other groups of men being attacked from their own people or from the mainstream media like we've been attacked. Let's just keep it real. And so now, a lot of people that I know, and I see a lot of men on TikTok expressing their frustrations and expressing how they feel or why they don't want to vote for her. Everybody is now saying no. No. Even in the polls, the black men are now saying no to Kamala Harris. No way. No way. I see right now that on November 5th, it's going to be really interesting. It's going to be an interesting thing. And for all you guys who are going to attack me on social media because I refuse to vote for her, y'all really need to, y'all need some help. You need to seek some help. For real. Y'all basically need to go to therapy or see someone that can comfort your nerves or whatever. Because black men has made their choice. And we ain't feeling Kamala. Most of us are already saying that they voting for Donald Trump. I'm not one of them, but most of them say they are. Some of them say they vote for Jill Stein. Some of them even say they're going to sit at home. I'm going to sit at home. I ain't tripping off neither one of them. See, and y'all be mad at us, and then they say if Kamala loses, we're to blame for it. No. We're not to blame for nothing. Y'all put her in to run, and the only reason why is because Joe Biden decided to step down because of his sickness. But we already know our decision right now. We already know. And the decision has been made. Excuse me. So I'm sitting out this November. Couch 2024. And I know a lot of people going to look at my videos or look at my live stream. Probably political pundits going to put me. But I'm not the only one that's feel like this as a black man. Majority of black men on social media feel the same way I'm feeling right now. And I'm sorry. Like, I'm just to the point now that we're fed up. And so it's not just us black men is not going to support or vote for Kamala. Some black women are following our footsteps. They're following us too. They ain't with Kamala either. So this is mainly the reason why I think that, and I told you, people in the black community want three things. Only three. One is reparations. Let's talk about it. We want reparations for foundational black Americans or the descendants of American slavery. We want reparations. Number two, we want to pass the anti-black hate crime bill. This is what black people in the community wanted. We basically want to pass the anti-black hate crime bill. And number three, and it's really easy actually, we want basically end qualified immunity to hold police officers accountable for police brutality in our communities. This is what we want. Only three things. But the Democrats and Republicans choose to ignore that. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it in the mainstream media or in their talk shows and anything. So these are these three things we want. And again, if neither party refuse to even talk about these topics that we want, why should we vote for them? And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Joe Biden did pass a holiday for a Juneteenth holiday and pass a Black Music Month. And that's not what black people in the community wanted. This is not what we want. And I'm sorry. If y'all don't even talk about reparations, I don't want no study. Forget study. Y'all don't do that to other groups. Forget study. If y'all don't talk about reparations for that, if y'all don't talk about the anti-black hate crime bill, if y'all don't talk about the end qualified immunity, there's nothing to talk about. See, Truth Seeker, I'm trying to see something. Yeah, Queen, I know who I am. I'm glad you kicked Truth Seeker out. We ain't got time for this. I appreciate, thank you for kicking him out. But anyway, this is what black people want. This is what we want. We want reparations. We want the anti-black hate crime bill, and we want end qualified immunity. If we don't get none of that, what is there to talk about? There's nothing to talk about. You don't deserve our vote at all. Because none of these candidates, not one time, talk about reparations. And again, I'm tired of studying. I don't want to hear no study at all. We want reparations. We want the anti-black hate crime bill because we're getting tired of, police officers or white supremacists or anybody attacking us, beating us, unalive us. And we want end qualified immunity. But they're not even talking about on the airwaves like that right now. They're not. Oh, but yet y'all want to pass Juneteenth holiday. Oh, y'all want to talk about, oh, we're going to have a Black Music Month. No, that's not what we want. And so I'm just getting so sick and tired of all of this. They playing these same old political games to get our vote. They using the black card to get black people to vote for Kamala, even though Kamala's not black. She's not a black American woman. But yet she's using a black card to get our vote, and it's working for some of y'all. Y'all bought, paid, y'all like hook, wink, bamboozle, die stray, run amok. And what's going on with Kamala is public knowledge. It ain't like they're hiding and all that. All the stuff she did as Attorney General, that's all public knowledge. But the mainstream media has refused to even talk about her policies or talk about her past. But yet they all worry about Donald Trump winning. They always say, oh, Donald Trump is going, and they always use Project 2025. And Donald Trump didn't even deal with that. But yet they say, oh, Donald Trump, he's the one that messed with the 2020. No. See, this is the problem with Americans. They talk about research, and yet we don't research out the candidates we wanted to vote for, if they have their best interests or not. But then telling y'all or forcing y'all, bullying y'all, oh, if you vote for Jill Stein or if you sit at home, Trump's gonna win. Well, according to some polls, Trump is winning anyway. With that I support, Trump is still winning. Because there's a lot of other groups are not for Kamala. You got the Asians, I heard, the Hispanics ain't down for Kamala. And now you got the Arab and Muslim people ain't down for Kamala because of the Israeli-Palestinian situation. So, y'all can attack us all you want to, but you can see all the polling, no matter what poll you're looking at, all the polling is going for Trump anyway. And really it's not for black people, black men especially, but other groups are not for Kamala. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you can call it a spade. And I'm gonna tell you like this is mainly the reason why that if they want to earn our vote, I'm talking about the black community, if these people want to earn our vote, give us something that we all agree upon, that we agree of. Give us reparations. Go to Congress or just go to the Senate and put the anti-black hate crime bill on the floor and let them vote for it. And end qualified immunity. So at the end of the day, like people talk about, oh, yo, you vote for Trump, and if you sit out, a lot of people, according to the polls, and this is why black people, I'm gonna be honest with you, that's other groups, not just us. Other groups say they're not down for Kamala either. And what? And what you say about that now? Because every stuff that Kamala does is messing them up right now. For example, I think when one of the rallies that Kamala has done, one of the crowd says Jesus is Lord, and Kamala responded, "Well, you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong rally. The rally's down there." What? Are you serious? So, like all this stuff that Kamala is doing, she's hurting herself. That's what she's doing. Everything she's done, she's hurting herself. And I'm sorry, people, and I'm telling you, this election is gonna be interesting. I ain't gonna lie. But according to polls, and these are battleground states like Pennsylvania, Arizona, I'm trying to think of other states as battleground. Most of the battleground states are Trump, are leaning towards Trump, or already supporting Trump. And these are battleground states. Some are Democrat, they voted Democratic before, and then now they're turning from blue to red. These are facts. And this is without black support. Other groups seeing what Kamala is doing, they were like, no. So you have to understand, people, that when you have a candidate and you're running for president, you know, find out what the candidate is about. The mainstream media gonna put it to protect her, but this is why I said that, you know, social media is underrated. Social media basically will find stuff on you. Even though you try to cover it up, they still find some dirt, find some stuff on you. And I'm gonna tell you like this: the truth of the matter is that black people are finally seeing a light, finally waking up, and I'm very proud of y'all. Y'all can call us woke all y'all want to, doesn't really matter. The choice has already been made. I see people already doing early voting as it is. They already did their early voting. Yeah, Calvin Coolidge, yeah. But they already did early voting. And I'm going to tell you, y'all can try to protect this woman all you want to, but the facts are the facts. And I'm sorry. I'll be staying at home with a smile on my face, because at least with me, I have peace, because I have to deal with all this election stuff. And people keep trying to push. I'm tired of that. They're pushing you to force the person to vote for someone you don't want to vote for. And that's wrong. That's wrong. And black men on TikTok, on X, and on Facebook made a statement. They said, no, we ain't going for her. And there's reasons we ain't going for her. But y'all want to push for that. And y'all want to force us and say, if the Kamala loses, I'm blaming black men. No. You lost because it's you, not us. Don't blame us for your loss. It's you. It's Kamala herself. You to blame for your own loss. Don't blame black men for this. We're just seeing your true colors. That's the thing. We're seeing, black men now are seeing your true colors. And they said, we're done. And now some black women shouts out to them, said, brother, we're following you. We don't want Kamala either. And so, and not just us black people that's not feeling Kamala, it's other groups too. Other groups will say no. And then the Muslim Arab community, this is in Michigan. They said they do not support Kamala because they support Israel and stuff like that with the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. But now we're done. We're done. As black community, we are done. Y'all pushed us, y'all blame us, y'all chastised us, and we ain't feeling that no more. And I see, and then Barack Obama, he the one try to tell us, oh, you black men, try to, you know, talk about black women, and basically, are you gonna do this to a woman? And I just look at this as like, really? Y'all so desperate now to get us to vote for her that it's like with LeBron James telling them to shut up and dribble, right? When they say that, you know, when they telling them to shut up and dribble, now they're telling us black men, why don't you shut up, get to the polls and vote for Kamala Harris? because black women told you so. No. No. And I'm telling you, black men, we as black men are leaders. We're providers. We make decisions quietly. We ain't gonna open their mouths like no. We make decisions quietly and said no. We're going for him, or we're sitting at home. Because at the end of the day, y'all cannot force us or tell us who we should or shouldn't vote for. They ain't happening anymore. No. If you want our vote, tell us what to do with our vote and make sure it's in writing. We don't want y'all to hear, oh, we promised this, and then when we vote you in, y'all don't do nothing for us. Y'all just sweep us aside. We're done, y'all. We're done. So I mean that's all that's all I'm gonna come on this live to let you know how I feel about this. And it is so bad that my family member and we don't speak now. We don't speak to each other anymore. Because he felt that I don't do any research about Kamala Harris, and he felt that I abandoned this and I'm a Republican, blah, 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 blah. And I'm over him. I'm done. So for me, I'm doing this because obviously I already know my decision is going to be. I'm not playing around. Like, I see the writings of the wall. I'm giving a shout out to Professor Black Truth, Jason Black, Tariq Nasheed, Michi X, there's a lot of them, Phil Scott from the African Diaspora News Channel. I'm giving them, my fellow YouTubers, props to speak the freaking truth. And at the end of the day, we have no friends as black people. We don't have no friends. For real. John Henry Clark even said we don't have no friends. And it's proven to the point. Because now we have a voice. Black men said hell no to Kamala Harris. We said hell no. At the end of the day, like, you cannot force black men to vote whoever you want to vote for, because it's not going to work. All the tricks and trade and it's not working. And I see a lot of things, though, when you see people like a Megan Thee Stallion or Sexy Reds twerking for Kamala Harris, that is embarrassing, y'all. That is embarrassing. No, guys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, because without y'all, there is no Lion's Den. Without y'all, there is no Information Man and other black content creators, or no Sejihitos, or no Tyrian Reigns. Thank you, guys. And I'm going to continue preaching the truth. You guys basically has, ever since, you already know my life story and everything. And all I try to tell y'all is what it is in the real world. Not what's on TV, not on MSNBC, CNN, and Fox News and stuff like that. So I'm telling y'all what we as black people should do we should really focus on ourselves more, how we move more, how we educate ourselves more, because at the end of the day, they're not going to educate us. Look what they're doing. They're already taking over or taking away CRT away from us already. And then they're going to make it something like what they want to create on their end. We ain't doing nothing wrong. I've been doing stories on videos telling you what's going on. I've been seeing scholars. I've been learning a lot of stuff like that. Quinn, I know who said I'm worried about Project 2025. And I'm going to get to that right now. Project 2025, everybody said Trump created this. No, he did not. If you look at the author, they'll tell you who wrote Project 2025. But then they ain't gonna put it in the mainstream media because they're gonna say, "Oh, Trump created that," and no, he didn't. But for me, I'm gonna tell you like this: we as Black people need to focus on ourselves more. And I told you before that we got to run our own race now. Like John Henry Clark says, we have no friends, and we don't. We have to focus on ourselves and trust one another. Because there are some people that say, I'm Black, but at the end of the day, they're maybe Black, but they're doing something on the other side. And we need to watch that. We need to watch it. But I'm just gonna let y'all know that I'm sitting at home I'm couch 2024. I'm sitting at home. I'm not worried. I mean, I'm not worried about Trump. I ain't worried about Kamala either. Whatever, you know, I'm doing what's right for me. I'm doing what's best for me. And neither candidates ain't talking about what we as Black people should have talked about. We've been talking about that for years, and they still refuse to talk about it in their campaigns. And I'm over it. I'm over it. But let me go ahead and get out of here because I got like stuff to do. I thank you guys for tuning in my live. I love you guys. And whoever you vote for, here's the thing. Whoever you vote for, you know, you do you. Make sure that this is the right person to vote for. We love you guys. And stay safe because I believe an election is going to be crazy. It's going to be chaotic. But just to let you know, stay safe, guys. Deuces.